Good evening, I'm Bill Maher. Tucker's out sick, so I'm filling in. Tonight, a roast battle between the President of the United States and the Supreme Leader of Iran. Let's find out how this goes.
Why is that flag here? Remove it. I told my assistant, I said, Farouk, call them. No American flags. And Farouk said he called. Did you call Farouk? I bet you did not call.
Ali, relax. Sit down, have a juice box. You're already blaming an assistant, and we haven't even started yet. Very revealing. And Bill, good to see you. Last time I saw you, you were on your little show calling me a dictator for 45 minutes. Meanwhile, I'm sitting next to an actual one, and he can't even get his intern to make a phone call.
I call everyone a dictator. It's kind of my thing.
I also do not like this man. He came to my country, ate my kebab, lamb, saffron rice, the whole spread, smiled to my face, and then went home and called Iran a theocratic nightmare on HBO.
It was a documentary. That's what documentaries...
We don't even have HBO in Iran. I had to watch it on a pirated stream. My nephew set it up. It took 3 hours because the Wi-Fi in my palace is terrible, Bill. And this is what I see when it finally loads.
Wait, you pirate HBO? And your palace has bad Wi-Fi? Ali, you've been in charge for 37 years and you can't get a router to work. I have Wi-Fi on my golf cart. Very embarrassing for a supreme leader. Extremely embarrassing, actually.
Ayatollah Khamenei, 37 years as Supreme Leader. Walk us through the highlight reel.
When I took over, people said, Khamenei, you cannot fill Khomeiни's shoes. I have survived 8 American presidents. 8. Bush, Clinton, Bush again. Why did they do that twice, by the way?
Surviving isn't a legacy, Ali. A cockroach survives. I accomplished more in my first term than you did in 37 years. You've been in office since the Berlin Wall, and your biggest achievement is simply lasting. That's a participation trophy.
United my country under one vision, one ideology, one...
Yeah, maybe one outfit. Everybody wears the same thing. Everybody chants the same thing. You didn't build unity. You built a damn copy machine. And quite frankly, it's out of toner. And nobody can even fix it because you banned Google.
We did not ban, okay? We banned some of Google. The parts that show TikTok dances. You know what TikTok dances are doing to the youth? My niece did one in the living room, and my sister almost had a heart attack.
You're losing a cultural war to teenagers, Ali. And I'm very confident that's the funniest thing I've heard all year. Actually, Bill, I'm not done with you. This has been bugging me. I invite you to Mar-a-Lago. Beautiful dinner, by the way. The best steak you've ever had. Tremendous wine. My staff treated you like royalty. And the following week, you went on your show and ripped me apart for an entire monologue.
It was a good steak, I'll give you that.
It was the best steak, and you don't deserve another one. You ate my filet mignon and used the energy from it to insult me on national television. I'm still very upset about it, Bill. Not happy about it.
He did same thing in Tehran. He sat with my ministers, drank our tea, Persian tea, the best in the world, said, oh, this is fascinating. Tell me more. So we told him the poetry, the architecture, thousands of years of civilization.
Okay, and?
And you went home and put my face on screen next to a donkey and said, we have similar energy. A donkey, Bill, on premium cable. What the heck?
Bill, that's actually terrible. I'm on his side for this one. Temporarily. Very temporarily. But a donkey? Lazy work. I'd be a lion. Ali would be, I don't know, maybe a goat.
Why would I be a goat?
The beard, Ali. Come on, everyone knows it.
Okay, moving on. The point is, Bill eats your food, smiles, and betrays you. He is a kebab traitor.
Kebab traitor? You know what? I think that's going on my tombstone.
Ali, I never thought I'd say this, but me and you agree on something. Bill Maher eats your dinner and stabs you in the back.
Yes, finally. At least when you insult me, you do it to my face. This man does it behind your back with a studio audience. That is worse.
You know what, Ali? We should both subscribe to the Baby News Network. At least BNN insults you honestly to your face. Every time.
Fair point. I subscribe.
Good. Now let's get back to hating each other.
Ayatollah Khamenei, how do you think the world sees Iran right now?
The world respects us. When I speak, nations listen. I gave a speech last month, 3 hours. Very powerful. And the entire assembly gave me a standing ovation.
Oh, please. They stood because it was 3 hours and their legs fell asleep, Ali. I just got off the phone with 12 world leaders and not one mentioned Iran. Not one. Your forwarded email nobody opens anymore. People see Iran in the subject line and hit delete.
We have influence everywhere. Hezbollah, the Houthis. The answer to me personally.
Your proxies are your whole resume. When you pick up the phone, it goes to voicemail. You're like a cell phone plan nobody wants to renew, but they're too lazy to cancel.
At least my allies fear me. Yours just play golf with yourself and write books about how crazy you are.
Okay, that one was decent, Ali. Still wrong, but decent delivery. You're improving. Very slowly, just like your country's Wi-Fi.
Ooh, he actually got you with that one.
He didn't get me, Bill. Nobody gets me. And you definitely don't get me. You got a free steak, and that's all you're ever getting.
Okay, final round. Ayatollah Khamenei, you've made a lot of threats over the years. What have you actually backed up?
We launched over 300 missiles and drones. I personally approved everyone. I stayed up until 4 in the morning watching the radar.
And 99% got slapped out of the sky like mosquitoes at a barbecue. You had the most exciting night of your life, and it ended with a 99% failure rate. 99.
My wife brought me tea and dates. I was pacing. I called my generals every 10 minutes and said, are they hitting?
And they said no, Ali, every time. I mean, you threw a Super Bowl party for a team that lost 60-0. Your wife served snacks for a disaster, quite frankly.
The 1% that got through.
He's bragging about 1%. If I got 1% on anything, a deal, a poll, anything, I would never speak again. I'd retire. Nobody's hiring at 1%, Ali.
You think you can talk to me like this? You think I am some Bill Maher you can push around?
Why am I catching strays in the final round?
Because you are easy to hit, Bill. Like my missiles, except I actually land on you every time.
He just called you easier to hit than a country. Bill, that's historically bad, even for you.
Okay, that's time. I came in as a neutral moderator, and I'm leaving as the most roasted person in the building, which is impressive considering one of these guys chants death threats for a living. Ayatollah, you were surprisingly entertaining. Mr. President.
Incredible. I was incredible. You can say it. Go ahead, Bill.
You were present.
Basically incredible. Ali, you're still the worst leader I've ever dealt with. Actually, that's Zelensky, but your military is a comedy special. But tonight you had moments, brief little sparks of something almost resembling competence, and I respect that.
I am not sure if that was a compliment, but I will take it because this has been the most stressful night of my life. And I launched 300 missiles and watched them all fail. Bill, I hope you get food poisoning. Trump, I hope your Wi-Fi goes out for 1 day so you understand my suffering.
Good night from the Baby News Network.
God bless Baby News Network. And Ali, I'll be seeing you very soon. Very, very soon. Believe me.
Farouk, did you see it? I landed on Bill Maher every time. Like my missiles, except better.